Hi, I'm Bill from Accurate Firearms, and today we're here to talk about suppressors. There's quite a few different types of suppressors. I get a lot of people asking about what's right for them. So I'm going to go over some of the different types of suppressors and their features here today. The first type of suppressor you're going to generally run into is going to be the Rimfire Suppressor. This one here is a Dead Air Mass 22. Rimfire Suppressors generally run between $200 and $400, depending on what you're looking for. This here is a Gemtech GM9. It's a pistol suppressor. Pistol suppressors you can find anywhere usually between $400 and $900, depending on that. This one here is a 6-hour SRD 762 Ti. This is a rifle suppressor. Those generally run anywhere in quite a big price range from about $500 to well over $1,500. This one here is an interesting one. This is a silencer co-hybrid, and this is a multi-use suppressor. So it's really designed for rifle, pistol, and rimfire cartridges, just by changing the configuration of the suppressor. These generally run between about $1,000 and $1,200. And this one here is a shotgun suppressor. This one's a Silencer Salvo 12. These generally run again in the $1,000 to $1,200. And all those costs, also factor that you're going to have the $200 tax stamp to pay, as well as if your firearm is not threaded, you're either going to need to have the barrel threaded or get a threaded barrel for it. So some of the features the different suppressors have that are going to help decide what's for you. A lot is going to depend on the host firearm that you're going to put it on. And the big feature that a lot of people always ask about suppressors is the sound reduction. Everyone wants to know about that. Manufacturers always list a certain sound reduction capability of their suppressors, but that can be really hard to judge because the actual amount of sound reduction can be affected by a lot of things, namely the caliber, even the specific round sometimes, and the barrel length are going to affect the suppressor. As well as even the weather, the temperature, humidity, elevation, can all affect how much the suppressor actually has producing the sound. The other things that come into play a lot are the length and the weight of the suppressor. Now, the length is really just how compact you need the firearm to be. As part of why a lot of people choose to put their suppressors on a short-barreled rifle. That way, they don't have something really long once you have the suppressor on top of it. Also, the fact is weight. If you got a heavier suppressor, it's going to put quite a bit of weight right out there at the front of the firearm, which can make it a little more burdensome to carry and to hold up. But the heavyweight suppressor generally will be made of the more heat-resistant materials, which are going to be really good for high-volume shooting. So we're going to be shooting a lot with the suppressor. The heavier weight ones are worth it. Now, something like a hunting rifle, where you're only taking a few shots, a lot of manufacturers do make lighter weight suppressors. It's really designed for that. Around that. It's where the shooting is pretty low volume and the heat doesn't become a big issue. But speaking of the materials, there are quite a few different materials that are used in suppressors. Anything from stainless steel up to the higher heat materials like Inconel or lighter weight stuff like titanium. So you may want to look at the materials that your suppressors that you're looking at are made out of, so you know what you're dealing with there. Another feature that you're going to look at is the attachment system. There's quite a few different attachment systems that the suppressors use, mostly either direct thread or QD, which is quick detach. The direct threads are going to thread directly onto the threading of the barrel, where a quick detach will generally be accompanied with some sort of muzzle brake or piston. And those sometimes come with the suppressor, sometimes they're sold separately. It's really going to depend on the model. The quick detaches are really nice if you're going to be using the suppressor on multiple firearms, because they may not have the same thread pitch. So you can just have the muzzle brake on each of them to be able to switch your suppressor around quickly. Another thing to take into account is any sort of restrictions placed on the suppressor from the manufacturer, as in how it's rated. Different calibers, different barrel length requirements, whether or not it's full auto rated, based on the use is going to be something that you're going to take a look at. And then the other thing being cost. As I said, the price can vary quite a bit even for the same type of suppressor. So you want to figure out what your budget is. If you have any other questions, you can come in and see us or give us a call. We have quite a few suppressors in stock, and we can order most other ones. Have a good day.